Welcome, everyone. We're here with Enrique Alvarez, Managing Director of Vector Global Logistics, and myself, Adrian Purtill, based in Atlanta, also with Vector Global. And we're very, very honored to have a special guest with us today, Michael Jones, founder and CEO of Thrive Farmers. Michael, it's been great chatting to you. Welcome to the show, and looking forward to chatting with you about B Corp status.
Michael,
thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. I mean, I know there's tons of different topics that we could cover, but we actually were curious about one thing, and it's the B certification, the B Corp certification that your company has. And what is it for people that might be listening to this and don't necessarily know what it is? And then the more important question is, like, what does that mean to you guys? What does it signify, and why pursuing something like that?
Yeah, well, B corporations are benefit corporations, and they were established a few years ago to provide an objective set of credentials by which a company could prove that they were committed to and doing things that were having a benefit out in the world. So that spans a range, and it looks differently for different companies. But we felt like that's important because, one, it's really hard to explain, especially briefly, what we do. And so, consumer attention span is pretty short, and I'm chief among those, right? I mean, I move pretty fast. I'm not usually going to invest a lot of time until I find out, a reason to do so. So short attention spans, and then crowded market. And so if you can have something that becomes recognizable, and we invested kind of early in the effort to do this, and we've seen good growth and recognition around B Corps, where people see that little sign and go, oh, okay, if they're certified by B Corp, then they must be doing something good. And so I would say it's more of a movement than anything else, and we wanted to help catalyze the movement.
So adding on for that, there's only a few thousand companies in the world that have become B Corp certified, which says a lot about the integrity of Thrive Farmers. As you think about that community growing over the next couple of years, what is your hope for businesses who are balancing purpose and profit?
Yeah, I mean, I think that if consumers start to make decisions, one, B Corp gives them a quicker and easier way to do that. But if they're willing to make buying decisions based on companies that line up with their desire to have an impact in the world, then it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? Is it, other big companies are going to make decisions based on what their consumers want. And then that gives companies, like us and others that are in the B Corp movement, more interested parties, right? More people that are willing to buy our goods and services. And so I would say, a virtuous cycle where everybody starts to benefit and rise as a result of it.
Makes sense. And it seems to me that that's the future of the world, right? I think that as our kids kind of grow older, they're going to be requiring or requesting that all the companies are a little bit more purpose-driven, and you can starting to see it, right, very clearly. So I think that, and once again, you, as a true serial entrepreneur, taking the lead on this. We're super happy. Thank you very much for being here with us. And we're actually going through this process now at Vector this year. So we're
that's great.
Looking forward to following your great example.
No, it's our pleasure. And let us know if we can be of any help as you do that.
Thank you.
Thanks, Michael. And thanks again for those watching. Thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed the interview, you want to hear more advice and lessons learned from nonprofits and social impact companies, please be sure to subscribe.
Thank you, Michael. See you, Adrian.
Thanks so much, Michael. Been a pleasure.
All good. Enjoy Brazil.
Thank you.